And here we go with the powerhouse out of the NFC, the Philadelphia Eagles. So this was a team that went 16-0 in my very first franchise, the very first year. This is a team that has constantly improved. They are the winningest team in my 8 years of playing this franchise. As you can see, Donovan McNabb has not wavered. He has continued to be a top-tier quarterback. He has not regressed. 96 overall, X Factor. Now he's backed up by Thaddeus Lewis, a 6th-round pick of this year. They have Amon Green, who they traded for. As you can tell, he is definitely aging. Struggling there a little bit with some age. There's Tim Hightower. They'll probably have to invest in running back very shortly. But now look at their receivers. It wasn't even intended to build them this way, but they drafted Ted Ginn in 2007. They drafted Deshaun Jackson in the 2nd round in 2008. And they have these 2 really fast receivers that fits with their fast quarterback. And this is a team that moves very fast down the field when needed. There is Eric Decker, who was drafted this year along with Mark Mariani, I believe his name is. Yeah, Mariani. There is Lavernius Coles, who was with the Jets and the Colts, or the Jets and the Bengals, and now he's definitely the veteran, but I added that veteran to the squad of talented receivers. But oh man, they're so fun to play with. Ginn or Jackson, either one is going to stretch the field for you, and you hit one of them with an under route or a slant or one of those, and it's just very fun. They have Heath Miller, who's an 88 overall now. You can see he's a first round, 25th overall selection in 2005. They signed Chris Cooley from the Tennessee Titans, who never became the really solid tight end we always thought he would be, but now he's a very solid backup. There's also Derek Fine, and he's just fine. We have Marcus McNeil, left tackle. He's had some jockeying around with starting, not starting, being a left guard. Derek Dockery from Cleveland. He's 67 overall. I probably can really fix that a little bit. They have Jamal Jackson at center, Davin Joseph, right guard, and Michael Ruse at right tackle. So really that right side's pretty solid for them. The left side and the interior needs some work. As we look to their defense, this is their championship caliber defense. They drafted Al Woods, who was a 5th-round pick, and he's going to probably be a solid contributor for them in the future. Right behind Craig Terrell. They also had drafted Cameron Wake, Calais Campbell. So, Campbell was a 1st-round pick last year. Oh, no, not last year. I'm so sorry. In 2008. And so, very solid defensive line there. The interior probably could be higher overall, but as a team that does have flaws, it's okay. We see Ray Maualuga being their middle linebacker. He was a 1st-round pick last year with the 30th overall selection. Then they have some weakness here with Tim Shaw and Akwo. So linebacker has not really been their friend. We see cornerbacks. They have Lito Shepard. So they have one solid cornerback. Then there's Williams, McGee, Hughes, who are just sort of mediocre. Now, how Earl Thomas sunk to the 26th pick, I have no idea, but he was there, and so the Eagles get Earl Thomas, where Michael Lewis and Brian Dawkins are both solid safeties. Dawkins, though, is mid-30s, so I expect Dawson to be retiring soon, and Earl Thomas will probably move in as that free safety, but for now, he will be the starter as a strong safety over Michael Lewis, and I think I'll have Michael Lewis or Thomas be the slot safety, or the slot cornerback, just to give them some experience and to keep them on the field, considering the defensive backs on corners are not that strong. And then they still have David Akers, who's been with them for years, and John Baker at punter. So let me know what you think of this Eagles team. I feel I'm very impressed by their offense, defense. I know the linebackers and maybe some of the DBs and the cornerbacks could be improved a bit. But overall, let me know your thoughts. Do you think the Eagles, who are the winningest season team, are going to finally get a championship? Will they win the Super Bowl with Andy Reid? They keep getting close, but just never close enough.